Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the BYU Cougars against the Texas A&M Aggies. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, he makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Reed. The sure hands, it's Owens. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And the offense will call time here. Must not have liked the look for this 4th and 1. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. QB keeper all the way. Make the tackle, but it's enough for the 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive.
These short yardage situations are all about the offensive line. They do a great job. Low man wins. They're able to get low, establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's an easy conversion.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this.
Over the middle, it's Riley. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Reed. And the pressure's on. Looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground.
This nigga, what's the fucking ball? God damn.
Don't mind the decision to run there.
This nigga fumbled the ball.
Down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down.
He's got space. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Martin. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, BYU. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. Let's talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Handoff from the shotgun. Got an opening here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And it's BYU in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Martin. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Bachmeyer. Nice grab. It's Casper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. It's caught. He's breaking free. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
I love this little change-up early in the game because you're attacking different areas of this defense. We've seen them attack in the middle, throw the football on the outside, and now attacking the edge with this little touch pass, forcing the defense to cover every blade of grass. This is what I love from a play caller, of designing a game plan and really attacking early to see where the holes in the defense will be. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Takes off in a bootleg. Now rolling out to his left. Finds football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. To the air, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
He's past the marker, still on his feet. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This is a really poor decision by this quarterback. You can't force the football in this field position. Not only does he force it, but it gets picked off. And now the defense is able to set up their offense with great field position. As an offense, you've got to capitalize here. Short field, ball needs to go to the end zone. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find room. It's Owens. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. What a catch! They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That's reeled in. It's Owens. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a really nice pitch and catch from the quarterback and running back on the angle route, but this concept is made by the tight end. And this tight end, this has got to be a selfless route. He is clearing out the middle of the field against this zone coverage in order to get the completion behind it. If you're going to be great at this position, you've got to have a short memory, and that's being tested today. You've got all these interceptions, and yet down in this game, so you've got to sling it. And I tell you, that's a beautiful throw, and certainly a confidence builder after a real shaky start to this game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Martin. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, that's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it here. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Casper. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Now the offense signals timeout before this 1st down play. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense still on the field with 3 seconds to go. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on target with his first try. Let's see if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Great cut there. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Gain makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Yeah, Chris, you got to understand the situation here. As a quarterback, you've got a big lead. You cannot put the ball in harm's way. That was a disaster waiting to happen. Almost picked off. Got to be careful with the football.
To bootleg here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Look out, he's breaking free. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They call the counter play here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And the Cougars moving quickly down the field here. Using his legs, it's Martin. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, BYU. He wins the foot race to the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Turner trying to create good field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking downfield, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Now it's second down here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's going to hand this off. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. BYU is on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Bachmeier. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Crucial third down play right here. He'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Portman. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. He keeps it on a design run. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Leaning on the run game here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Now Texas A&M calls the second timeout. Strategy session before this third down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
And the Aggies will now spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.